Hi, Tom Walls, Carbide Processors. Mostly I have a really good job. Sometimes I really have to work for my money. This week was one of those where I had to work for it. Told you in another video about the saw blade analysis I did. I'll do others because it's been a really interesting week for us. One of the things that happened, and I'm going to brag about my staff here, period. Oh, sorry. One of the things that happened is that a customer who lives in Idaho had his shipment sent to California. He placed his order February 7th and waited until March 4th to contact us. This guy is incredibly patient. Anyway, he got hold of René, our e-commerce manager, who was, of course, a combination of horrified and embarrassed. It was a woodpecker shipment, and we'd had it drop shipped from woodpeckers because on the bigger, heavier stuff, it's just cheaper to have it drop shipped from woodpeckers than it has to pay shipping out here, add that to the price, and then ship it to somebody else. So anyway, it was drop shipped from woodpeckers, and woodpeckers is extremely good. They make very, very few mistakes, but they are human. In this case, something went wrong and it got shipped to California instead of Idaho. So what René told the customer was we weren't going to worry about what went wrong or why it went to California, any of that. We were going to duplicate the customer's order, have it shipped to him in Idaho overnight at our expense. She contacted woodpeckers, and they really are great people. Woodpeckers said, sure, that was the right thing to do. Woodpeckers got the shipment out today. They picked up the $226, a little over $200 anyway, in overnight shipping to get it to the customer. Today's Friday. Overnight shipping, Saturday morning delivery is expensive, but it was the right thing to do. Then René and I were talking later, and she still wasn't completely satisfied because this was a really nice guy who'd been very patient. So she came up with the idea that we would either give him a $50 credit, a refund, or whatever he wanted, or I offered to give him my very own Woodpecker 640 limited production square. Well, turns out I got kind of lucky because he didn't want the square. But what he did want was something that we didn't sell. So what René did was go to a competitor, buy the item retail, and have it shipped to the customer. We then billed the customer, and I think it was something like $179. We billed the customer $129, which was the $179 less the $50 credit. What makes me, I'm really proud of René for doing this. Not surprised, but really proud, particularly since she is young and ambitious and really bright, but young and ambitious, and her job performance is based on how profitable our website is. And in this case, she was willing to spend the money and take a hit in her profits. She didn't even think about the profit part. It was just the right thing to do to take care of the customer. And I've mentioned my dad before. My dad was a big believer in keeping your word. If you made a mistake, own up to it and make it right, that sort of thing. And I think Dad would be pretty proud that I've got somebody like René and Emily, who does the same thing, working with me. I know I'm real proud of the two of them. So that's it. Thank you. Bye.